The newly minted government in Karnataka is yet to form a cabinet and assign portfolio, but then it finds itself in the middle of what new governments usually do. What do they do? Ban or abolish what the previous government does in the wake of its tenure. You must have heard it. They renamed a street, new government will say, no, no, we'll go back to the old. They build a building, they'll say, no, no, raise it to the ground. It should be ours. This keeps happening, and the same thing is pretty much happening in Karnataka. One of the most important members of the Karnataka government, Priyank Kharge, indicated that the new government is likely to revise or withdraw certain controversial orders passed by the previous BJP regime. And let me quote him. All BJP's orders, be it textbook revision, anti-slaughter and anti-conversion, will be re-examined, close quote. He said, open quote, all bills and orders that impact the state's economic progress, prosperity and Kannadigas will be withdrawn, close quote. Priyank Kharge further reiterated that his government shall ban outfits like the Bajrang Dal and RSS if peace of the state is disturbed. So, in a way, the Congress is trying to reinvent the wheel. Many may say that these are on, of course, expected lines. If you look at it both ideologically and also for a government to stamp its arrival after a spectacular win. But we are asking you, if this is finally the Congress's attempt to erase what it calls the saffronization of Karnataka and also India. I'm saying India, you know why? Because it is the first step towards writing the opening chapter of elections 2024.
Any organization, either religious, political or social, who are going to sow seeds of discontentment, disharmony in Karnataka will not be tolerated. We will tackle them legally, we will tackle them constitutionally, be it Bajrang Dal, be it PFI, be it any other organization. We will not hesitate to ban them if they are going to be a threat to the law and order of Karnataka. We will not hesitate to ban them if they are going to do unconstitutional thing. We are not going to hesitate to ban them if they are going to do anything that will spoil the harmony of the state.
Of course, Priyank Kharge also tweeted, that's on your screen right now, the government stands firm on reviewing any bill passed by the previous BJP government that affects the image of state, deters investment, also does not create employment, is unconstitutional, violates rights of an individual. We want to build an economically and socially equal Karnataka. Priyank Kharge there very, very clearly also saying, yes, if any religious or political outfit tries to disrupt peace, spread communal hatred and bring disrepute to Karnataka, our government will not hesitate to tackle them legally or ban them. This is apropos the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. He ends his tweet by saying, even if it is the RSS. So, that is what Priyank Kharge is saying, or he says any other organization. So, what he said in his bite was whether it is PFI or RSS, if found to be disrupting the peace of Karnataka, the government of the day will not hesitate in banning them. But then we have to hear what the BJP, how did the BJP react to the Congress's bid of de-saffronization? Listen in.
कांग्रेस पार्टी के नेता मैं उनको एक ही बात कहूंगा, आरएसएस पर बैन बहुतों ने कोशिश किया और औंधे मुंह गिरे। कृपया करके एक राष्ट्रवादी संगठन पर इस तरह की हल्की बात न करें। और मैं सवाल खरगे साहब के बेटे से नहीं पूछूंगा। सोनिया गांधी, मुझे आपसे पूछना है, आपकी सोच है क्या? जवाब दें आप। खरगे साहब जवाब दें, आप जो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं, आपकी ये सोच है? तो आप गैर लोकतांत्रिक से कैसे काम करते हैं एक राष्ट्रवादी राष्ट्रभक्त संगठन के बारे में, यह स्पष्ट है। हाँ, इसलिए कृपया करके इस तरह की गैर जिम्मेदाराना टिप्पणी न की जाए।
So, what we are going to do today is, it's not just, suggesting a ban on organization like the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh or the PFI. There are other issues. When he says that all the laws will be revoked, in the sense we are reassessing them, let's discuss it. And like this, one is the anti-conversion bill, one is the anti-slaughter bill, and the third, of course, which was very controversial, is the textbook revision in Karnataka for schools, you know, inserting certain chapters, taking out certain chapters, basically treating the little children like guinea pigs. And please, it's not just the BJP which is guilty of it, huh? Many governments before that have done this also. Let's debate. Joining me on the debate, Lavanya Balal, Congress spokesperson, of course Bhaskar Hegde, my colleague, who's editor of TV9 Kannada Digital, and Shashi Kumar, secretary, Karnataka Private School Association, and also joining us is Captain Ganesh Karnik, who is the chief spokesperson for BJP Karnataka. He shall be joining us on the phone line in a bit. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. Namaskara. The first question is to my colleague Bhaskar Hegde, because we are trying to, you know, build the context on which the story is actually pegged. You know, Bhaskar, this is a kind of a de-saffronization bid, and I think, I mean, please correct me if I am wrong. Since the Bharat Jodo Yatra happened, where Rahul Gandhi came to Karnataka and of course Kerala, Tamil Nadu, wherever he went, he said, Bharat Jodo, Nafrat Chodo. Let's say no to hate and let's say yes to love. Let's say yes to secular India, to the India which is different, but then it's united. So do you, and of course he spoke about Savarkar at length, he speaks about RSS whenever he gets a chance. Two things. Priyank Kharge, is his attempt to de-saffronize, you know, and revoke everything that the BJP did, which newly minted government do, and also are they preparing for 2024, Bhaskar?
Sudha, the second question you said, I think I was about to mention that. I think, see, what Congress might be trying, I mean, strategically is, I think, to keep the tempo alive and keep the tempo up till 2024. Apart from the 5 promises they have made, the big, huge challenge, humongous task is to implement effectively. That's the first one. Apart from that, they have to keep the kind of anti-BJP sentiment. And to keep the anti-BJP sentiment, I think this particular bogey of thought is very, very crucial and helpful for Congress till at least till 2024. De-saffronization is, of course, a debatable word. Of course, Congress describes or give a kind of different description, and saffronization description from the BJP camp is different. From a public point of view, from a common man's point of view, is what does BJP or Congress government think of these kind of issues is a kind of big issue. Of course, the statement is coming, but it is not clear exactly what exactly they are going to do, because there are so many issues. For instance, if you want to ban an organization, I think the state governments may have that kind of legal power to ban any organization, because the same organization may come up in the neighboring states and they may operate there also and influence people in Karnataka. So there are so many issues. Similarly, if they are restricted to law and order issue, certainly is no doubt. So the other issues, I think it's basically playing to the gallery, number one. Number two, I think it's basically keeping the tempo for 24. You're right.
Lavanya Balal, let me get you in now, and thank you for your patience, for waiting up. Lavanya Balal, I want you to first, you know, just clarify this, that these are the bills that you are really, Priyank Kharge spoke about or focused on, and that being the anti-slaughter bill, the anti-conversion bill, the textbook review, and also he said that he shall ban both the RSS and the PFI if they create trouble. Now, I don't understand one thing, Lavanya, you don't have a cabinet in place. Those 5 guarantees you have to fulfill, because on day 1 they were made into law. What's the point of concentrating on all this? I mean, why are you trying to kind of, you know, deflect from the real issue? You have a new government, I say. I think you should be hitting the ground running, no, Lavanya?
Good evening, Sudha. The government will start, functioning from the 28th onwards. Having said that, I would also like to remind everybody, we do not have a leader of opposition. With 66 MLAs, it shouldn't have been such a huge task for the BJP to announce their leader of opposition. Also, let me make a correction. Khargeji or the CM or the Deputy CM is not talking about revoking the bills passed by BJP. They have placed certain bills, certain actions of the BJP under review. I'll tell which all, the construction that was ordered by the BJP government from different departments, especially in the last 1 month before elections, whatever construction was ordered is under review. The sand mining permissions have been revoked, which is a huge menace in the state.
Yeah.
We are also looking at any issues that, especially the CM and the deputy CM have mentioned how saffronization of the cops is not something they will approve of, and strict action will be taken. So when we talk about saffronization of the policemen, we have seen in the last couple of years how Karnataka policemen participated in the BJP programs.
Right.
Now, if the same policemen were to participate in Congress programs, would the public accept it? Is it legal? Or is the BJP not going to object to such things, right? So they are supposed to be, the police force is supposed to be neutral. They are not supposed to be flaunting their political allegiance at all. They are humans.
Right.
They will
Lavanya, you said a very good thing that, the police is supposed to be non-partisan. But unfortunately, these are the political masters, whether it is the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister today in Karnataka, or in the past, or in Uttar Pradesh, or in Madhya Pradesh, they usually have to do their bidding. We know this. I totally get it that you can't possibly be seen to be affiliated to one particular organization.